What's going on, guys? Shane D here, your best friend in the entire world, back with the first listen. Every Sunday, we put out first listens. Songs that I've never heard. Maybe I've heard of the band. And this is one of those occasions I've heard of the band. It's called Britich Lion. And I heard a single called The Burning. And I didn't know what to think about that. Now, if you've never heard of the name Britich Lion before, have you ever heard of a man named Steve Harris? Steve Harris, the mastermind and the amazing bass player for Iron Maiden, one of my favorite bands of all time. He has this band, and I don't know a whole lot about them, but I know it's kind of his side his project on the side. It's called Britich Lion, and I want to say his son's in it, but I could be wrong about that. But we're going to learn all about that, and we're going to do the song today, which is their #1 on the top 5 on Spotify. It's Lightning. And so we're going to learn about the band, and we're going to listen to the song Lightning from Britich Lion. So let's do that now. Britich Lion has 36,568 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. The #1 track is Lightning. And this is a brand new single that they just released here. Fairly decently. It's 2019, but then the #2 track is The Burning. #3 is Native Son, that has 76,000 plays. City of Fallen Angels is #4, and Legend has 60,063 plays. I don't know that they even, I'm very frothy. If you're hearing zippy sappy, if you're hearing all that ASMR shit I'm doing, well, it's just... Okay, so they got one album out, right? It's called The Burning, isn't it? Is it a full-length album? Yes, indeed it is. It was released January 17th, 2020, just a few months ago. It's got 11 songs, and it's exactly 1 hour long. So this is going to be from that. It's Lightning. So let's look at related artists to Britich Lion. And you know that Iron Maiden's going to pop up in here. Wouldn't it have to? Steve Harris, apparently he's got his own Spotify page. I don't know what would be on there. Biff Byford, the amazing lead singer for Saxon, he's on here. Black Swan, we did a Black Swan song on the first listens. Blaze Bayley, now wasn't that the guy? That was the guy that did the couple albums with Iron Maiden, right? I don't remember a whole lot of those albums with him. Phil Campbell, I've heard some of that stuff. And he's damn good. He's a damn good songwriter. There they are again, Tigers of Pantang. I'll say it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Go listen to that newest album from Tigers of Pantang. I don't know a whole lot about that band, but I do know that that album is rock solid. Dirty Shirley. I've seen them pop up before. I don't know if I dare even click on it, to be honest with you. The Ferryman, Michael Schenker Fest. I guess he's doing something like that now. You can put that in the comments below. And I know he's doing Michael Schenker Fest, which wouldn't Robin McCauley, who was the singer for Black Swan, I guess that would make sense that he would be popping up. Michael Schenker Fest. You can put in the comments below, what's that all about? Revolution Saint, I think I heard a song from them, and I was going, that's not too shabby. I could be wrong. Of course, Paul Di'Anno, the original singer for Iron Maiden, and Ross the Boss they have here, and we did a first listen of Ross the Boss as well. Let's look into the bio, then we're going to listen to Lightning. Should we do it? Let's do that. And this, they've been busy with the bio. We're not going to read all the bio. We're just going to just take a little taste of it. Britich Lion is Steve Harris's first ever side project. Their eponymous 10-song debut album was released in 2012 and pronounced both brilliant and big-hearted ferocious triumph by the Music Press. Okay, I don't know what 2012 album they're talking about because that wasn't listed anywhere on there. By Music Press, who also commented that although it's stamped with Steve's imitable style, it's also very different to Iron Maiden, so fans will be in for a whole new experience seeing and hearing the songs live. The band has been touring clubs across the UK and Europe every year since, plus a highly successful show at the start of 2018 on board of the Monsters of Rock Cruise, a 5-day annual floating music festival. So you're telling me the Monsters of Rock Cruise is a floating music festival? Well, shit in my hat and call me Sally. This prompted some dates. Okay, it's it's taken years for this to come together, Steve Harris says. Original vocalist Richard Taylor and guitarist Graham Leslie sent me a tape that should show you how long ago this was. I was just impressed and decided to help them a bit, and it went from there. I thought the songs were so strong, it'd be a crime if they didn't see the light of day. So there you have that. Britich Lion. They were on a floating cruise. They were on a floating rock concert. It's the weirdest thing, how things float on water and people get in the boats and then everyone gets the corona bugs. Isn't that crazy? This is the teeth. This is the magic tool that's going to transport us into the world of lightning from Britich Lion. We're going to do that now. Open wide. Here it comes. Tits. Little wild child in there, the wasp. Definitely the bassist tool back, isn't it? You don't ever hear that from Steve Harris.
Hello, my old friend of mine. Hope that you are doing fine. Heard that you were in that place. I see that look upon your face. Come home and return to us. Come home and let us fix you up again.
Fix me up again? He's been sent from ISIS? Here's a little bit of him. That's it. Threw that pick on the ground. That's not a bad song. It almost sounds like if it was more gallopy and going. Laying back down. Almost seems like he's trying to lay back too much. It's not a bad song. It almost sounds like you want it to explode. Just go for it. It's not going to be a 9-minute song like Iron Maiden, so.
What you saw, the future is for those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. My ancestors long and gone, but you can see them in my eyes.
It almost seems like he was holding back a little bit. Like, yeah, I know Steve Harris is in the band, but we're not going to... What's this? Yeah, this is The Burning. We got to get down there in the comments and tell me what you thought of that. What do you think of that? I mean, it's a good rock song. It's a good song, but it just seems to me like it needs to... It's like a bottle of something that needs to just pop, and go for it. And I think he's probably trying to stay away from the dun, 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 dun. He's trying to just... I'm laying back on this, guys, okay? Yes, everyone's calling it Steve Harris's Britich Lion, but this is not that. It's Britich Lion, and I happen to be in the band. And so what say you? Put it in the comments below. Tell me what you think of Britich Lion. Tell me about that 2012 album that doesn't seem to be there. And give me all your fun facts, fun nuggets, and fresh takes on Britich Lion. Can you do that? That's all I've got. If you have a special request for the first listens, you can always go to the link in my comments. You leave a couple dollars and you say, Shane, give me a shout out in this one. This is a band you've probably never heard of, as long as it's heavy metal or hard rock. That's all I've got. Kissing. Bye-byes.